Oh, okay, we don't go that way. Go this way.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower's for?
This is gonna be our first AI boss that we have fought. Destroy or override the tower. Fine. Oh, we've exposed the core. Oh, great! Ice claw. Wait, is that a fire ice claw? Oh, that's a fire claw.
Cyan warned us about.
Oh.
It won't be easy.
Oh my!
We can't let it stop us.
Take it down. That's a fire claw. He's really big. Man. Oh, sweet Jesus, he can summon magma. Ah! Okay, nice. I don't know how he hit me there, but whatever. Oh my god! Ooh. Man, good thing I have like a billion fire resistance. Right. Bro, will you just break?
Time to prove ourselves.
The big bear. He is a damn big bear. Oh god. Oh god. See that tongue. See that tum-tum. Okay, let's get out the big boy arrows. What is he doing? Whoa, okay. Ah, we got it! Alright, this chest unit's down.
Another tower. Stop it from repairing the beach.
Oh my sweet Jesus. Are you kidding? There are repair towers? In a boss fight? Ow. Yes, I know, thank you. Okay, so this is like actual fight. What on his back? It's got power cells. Okay. about to blow! What's that? This is what first person versus Kislev. Except for the damn elemental bear is like way bigger. This thing is nuts. It's hard to draw a beat on. Dude, he even, like, runs to the tower. What a jerk. Come on! Got it. It's doing so little damage. Okay, that's not working. Yeah, I don't think he gives two parts about my... Good lord, the armor on his... The armor he has on those arms is insane. Nice knockdown. He's fighting. Okay, we got one of his shoulder pads. Oh god. Is he weak anything? Ice maybe? Yes, he is. Oh, he can't set rocks on fire with that armor anymore. Bastard. There we go. Okay, that should give me enough time to load this. And... Fire! Woo! 1,500 damage. What? Oh, no. I want that Fire Claw heart. Hold on. Hold on.
You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
Okay. Let's override! Whoa, what? It resisted the override?
Maria! Don't
break my spirit!
Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility.
Whoa, look at all that.
In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free.
Ray doesn't look so good, man.
You must escape.
My sister!
Ah, damn, man.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here.
We have to get out of here, man.
Let's go.
And F for Araya, dude.
Let's go.
07s. 07s. Okay, we gotta get the hell out of here. Like, right now. Okay, after I grab this one. Now we're gonna go. Oh, lordy.
One of those?
It's the only way.
Come on, jump, big guy. Hope you've got good force strength. What the hell are 07s? It's like a salute. Ooh, good save. Good save. He get a salute emote. Oh! Delightful.
Get me up top, Aratak. Now!
Chop, 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 chop!
I need explosive ammo. Above, quick!
Bitch, you know how many bombs I have? She's gonna...
Great Banukai.
Good lord, that looks like a good way to break people's ribs and then some. Artaka's gonna sacrifice himself? He better not. Wake up, girl. We still got a game to finish. Surviving that? It's possible. You'd just be really beat up afterwards. Yeah, I'm an expert cliff roller. We did it! We beat the DLC.
Araya is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Ah, the music is lovely.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
long cutscene. Alright. This is, I assume, the last quest. Oh, bro, I've played through Undertale. I played the crap out of Undertale. That, I will say, one of my biggest regrets is not playing Undertale on a stream or, like, video series. That game... Whew, that game. That game is an experience. Oh yeah, the AI's here.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
She recorded all of them.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again.
Man, what a...
Come closer, Aloy.
What a
We have much to
bittersweet
discuss.
offering. Talk to Cyan. Oh my god, we actually get to talk to an AI.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus.
Green screen is off kilter, I know. The dog's
I
sleeping
feel
on it.
profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring.
So this is a full-on sentient
You
AI.
are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus.
She knows about focuses.
We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Oh my gosh, we can... Whoa, here we go, lore time!
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude.
Ooh, yikes.
I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
Good
So we've
grief.
got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
I like that Cyan's response to that was basically like, you think you think I just sat here for hundreds of years and just doing nothing? Of course I was optimizing crap.
Do you know what happened to your colleague, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Okay. Rhea.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her.
It's also a
And I
it's also a
became eager for
psychiatrist
them.
or a psychologist.
Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish
Me
our roles
too.
could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would be the
Speaking
same
my
for
language,
her,
Cyan.
But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
Catharsis is a good thing.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What
What?
do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
Whoa,
It's still
okay.
out there. And probably not very happy
So
with us.
Hephaestus is still
Undoubtedly.
alive. What the hell?
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors, more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Araya said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming.
Yeah, she opened spam
Succeeded
mail.
via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
Okay, so... Oh, okay, what is Hephaestus?
What do you think Hephaestus is exactly?
A software entity of great complexity, far more advanced than I am.
Wow, far more advanced.
From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus: the construction of machines designed to hunt and kill humans. My trace routes indicate that to accomplish this goal, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to as cauldrons. But its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate, Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts. In me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my defenses, I also controlled all of Firebreak's resources. Raw material, manufacturing to bootstrap more advanced tools, and unlimited geothermal energy.
Enough to build its own cauldron.
Yes. To construct hunter-killers without external limitations.
Okay.
And yet, it does have internal limitations. It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them.
What?
It is difficult to understand where it draws the line, and why.
Difficult doesn't even begin to cover it.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming remains a mystery to me.
Whoa. So more. I'm gonna assume Hephaestus is probably an offshoot of Hades, though we don't know what Hades is yet. We haven't met. Like, we've interacted with Hades, but we don't know a lot about it. But Hephaestus was a program that specifically wanted to take over cauldrons, but he couldn't do it. Most of the cauldrons were too tough or had security measures that kept him out. And he was only able to partially succeed, which is probably why we didn't see, like, truly corrupted machines. Or at least not a lot of them. They were very rare. And they were never in the cauldrons, really. And then he came here, he found her, Cyan, infected her with a virus to take over, and he built his own cauldron, which is fitting for a program named Hephaestus. Ah, man.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Isn't that
Like
a
a
pitiful,
hunting ground?
No, the
pitifully
opposite.
small amount of time?
Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you
What
know
about the dam?
anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors.
Yep.
After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repository.
She knows
and
about the
discovered
concrete
the
beach
works
party?
of Concrete Beach Party.
That's hilarious.
These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
Oh, God. the girls taught the robot to swear. Oh, Lord.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the
Blevins.
Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones.
Blevins was like the worst
Clearly,
kind of
he
person.
enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Dude was obsessed with just having incredible military power, even though he didn't need it at all.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners.
Conflict planners?
And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human